This week's Trade Secrets takes place in Anaheim, California at the big NAMM Music Trade Show. That's where all the musical makers come together and they all decide what to sell next year. You might see my finger in a couple of pictures here because I was in a hurry.
I just met my hero Dan Erlewine walking around the show.
It's going to be great. I see guys like this and the guy that's holding the camera. Thanks.
Hey, Dan Erlewine, Steve Beaver from Palmdale, Jesse Dean Designs. Appreciate everything you've ever done for the luthier world, my man. A big fan. Well, it's NAMM. You know, that's what we work for every year. You know, we're all trying to get our product out there and our work shown.
Hey, Dan. Good to see you again, buddy. Good to see you.
Hi, I'm Steve Pepper with Fender Product Development. We're at the 2017 NAMM Show with Dan Erlewine.
Hey, Steve.
I get excited. My gosh.
You ever heard of Stuart McDonald?
Scottish guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Makes some tools and things. So yes, StewMac. They have lots and lots and lots of my money, and I continue almost every week to order something new. In fact, one of my most favorite things is I just recently got the nut cutting jig with the feeler gauges and stuff. I do nuts in about 20 minutes now, start to finish. It's great.
I'll see you around the booth.
Absolutely.
I just saw Mike Stevens over there.
Ooh, yes, he's here. We've got the new Founders Collection.
All right, Dan, here she is. One-piece sassafras body. It looks like ash under this paint, and actually it's really hard to tell if you've ever had it. It's a little tanner, and it smells like root beer when you cut it. Hidden in the back, there's two cutaways. One for your leg when you're sitting down, one for your wrist, and all gold parts like a Mary Kay. It's taken off a 1056 pattern I built back at, in the early custom shop. A little wider and a little chunkier now. Left-handed bridge pickup in there with only one pickup. It's a taller bobbin with 42 gauge form bar, so it's a little open and more airy. Got a .005 on the front position that just makes the
tone kind of go down a little bit.
In the middle, it's wide open, tone and volume. Back here, the tone cuts off and you just have a volume. So it's got a little bit more jingle in there. It's my baby.
It's Fred Stewart here at the 30th anniversary of the custom shop. He's one of the originals. Fred's going to show us a guitar over here on the back side of the booth. Come with us.
Look at that.
Oh.
Guatemalan rosewood. This is a little bit different. My own design. That's just Alnico 5. I sanded the dome shape on it, buff it up really good, and it looks like chrome.
It does. It's country. It is.
This is a torrefied ash. It's got all kinds of stuff in it, green and red and brown and lots of yellow. You know, Dan, one of the most trickiest parts of this, as I'm sure you can appreciate, how do you make those turns?
You're not going to tell.
I'll tell you.
Oh.
It's real easy. You heat this stuff up, take a blade, and you separate the outside. There's three components. There's a center and there's two fiber strips. So you bring it up to about here, and then you separate them. And then same thing over here. And then you take one strip at a time, and it bends with impunity. It all glues back together.
Wow.
Well, nice to meet you. Okay. Wonderland series. It's all the characters in the Wonderland. Let's look through the looking glass. See what we got here. It's going to be the first multi-layered three-dimensional fingerboard, in that I've created these pockets within the inlay, and you can look down into the neck and see like the clock gears and the clock face and all these different levels, and actually see through the side of the neck. So the frets are candy cane, bone, and bloodwood. We'll round them and polish them up. 20,000 little pieces go into one neck. It takes about 6 months to do a neck.
Do I need a model
Already.
So yeah,
My name is Jay, and I'm a luthier apprentice for Randy Parsons. This is the King Inlay that we're working on. Currently in production. It's not finished. This is something else, you know.
And you're an apprentice in the shop.
Yes, I am. I'm the shop manager too. I'm the other girl.
Hey Dan, you're a big inspiration to me. The first book that I ever got was your revised edition of Guitar Repair. I read it front to back and I still have it and still use it today. I build and repair guitars, and I also work in a violin shop repairing orchestral strings. I moved to Colorado because I learned a lot about crack repairs because it's so dry.
it's good to meet you, Dan.
What an outfit.
Oh wow, you got to be prepared for these things.
This is the most recent heirloom I've been working on, Pirate's ukulele. And I know that some of you guys have gotten to see the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And in the true spirit of Jack Sparrow, where has the rum gone? Well, it went right back here. This is where our rum went.
You're like the rock star god of guitar repair. You know, I didn't really care about like rock star musicians or anything, but you yourself, you were like the guy that I always wanted to meet.
25.5-inch scale length on the neck. Here's the jack to plug it in.
It's got 2 resting positions.
This is the one that you're going to use in the car, your driverless car, on the way to work, in the passenger seat, playing through your Bluetooth on the way to work, practicing.
Hi Dan, this is Ken with Roadhouse Pickups out of Portland, Oregon. You know, without guys like you, guys like me wouldn't be able to do what I do. You know, I make pickups and I enjoy doing it, and I'd like to do it more so I could spend more time with my family, be able to do things I enjoy and love, and things that inspire me to wake up every day.
And what is your connection with the Supro?
So I revived the old Supro pickups and adapted them to a modern form factor to fit modern guitars. As I revived the pickups, they were reviving the guitars, and when we met up, and Supro has just released a line of guitars.
Thank you.
Hopefully I'm not cross-eyed.
Dan, what's up, man? How are you, man? I'm a fan of your work. Doing NAMM stuff. I'm playing. I played the kickoff event on Wednesday. Going around checking in with sponsors. Gonna be doing some demos tomorrow. And I run into Albert here at the Fender Room. He used to fix my guitars when I was a kid, when I used to break everything and anything. And he always brought them back to life, and they all still work. I still have all of them. 135 guitars later, but I got them.
And I used to be a kid.
He used to be a kid, and he looks exactly the F insane. From like 83, 82, 83. Like, what the hell?
I said the same thing when I saw
Right?
it.
I'm like, what are you eating?
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Joel.
Hey, come on over. I want you to meet a client of mine. This is Luke.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You a player or a repairer? Or?
I am. I play guitar, and she does all my repairs and work for me.
She doing a good job?
Doing a wonderful job.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hey Dan, I'm Sully from Sully Guitars, and I want to say that I used to get the StewMac catalog when I was 14 years old. I had no idea what any of it meant, but it was kind of like a Victoria's Secret catalog. It was compelling. I didn't quite understand why, but I had to have it.
My name's Perry from Oxby Guitars in Australia. We build multi-scale instruments. We hand make everything in our Australian factory. This is an aged copper top, so it's actually copper, and then we age it with chemicals and heat and cold and all sorts of stuff. And then we have a whole range of colors that we can do, as you can see in the back row there.
Let's go this way. This guitar with the pinstripes you may recognize as like having a Randy Rhoads motif, because I'm a huge Randy Rhoads fan. And this guitar was painted and striped by the same man that painted Randy Rhoads' White Jackson V. He still works for Grover, and this one was something that I did as kind of a personal treat for myself and a connection to someone who influenced me. It's very important to subscribe to the StewMac newsletter so you get videos. The topic might not be something that you're worried about at that particular time. There's always going to be something of value, like the video that you did with Rodrigo about fitting tuners in the back using a Dremel tool. And Rodrigo had metal logo decals. And after I saw the video, I emailed Rodrigo, and he was very nice to tell me where he got them from. So it's another example of StewMac bringing guitar builders together.
Hey Dan, how's it going? I'm Ryan. I work for Gary Brower in San Francisco. Yeah, Gary's a great dude to work for. I also studied with Brian Gallup. And from what I understand, you've kind of been their mentors through the years, so it's really great to meet you, and just wanted to say thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
We watch the StewMac videos whenever they come out. We all gather around in the shop, and it's a pleasure.
Are you really?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Are you serious?
every time there's a new one. We even wait till for Gary to come to gather around. Thanks, it's good to see you. Happy NAMM.
Hey Dan, everybody at StewMac. I want to thank you very much for the books that you've done. I do a lot of repairs, and thanks to you, I do a lot of them right.
I've seen you for years. 9 years, is it?
Yes, it has.
It is. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. Dan, this is my daughter, Kate.
Hi, Dan.
I'm in the UK, as you know. and you're over here in America. So I need a nut file, a fret file. I get on the internet, I tell Kate, okay, buy me this fret file. She punches all the numbers, does the credit card. I got it the next day. I'm in England and you're here. It's just phenomenal. You know, it's like, it's easier than driving down the road to the shop. And most shops don't stock them anyway. So you're the one-stop shop, no question. I do things for the guitar player. I've always maintained that when a guitar player is on stage, he's got too many things to think about to worry about hardware or anything like that. He just needs a bass that's going to work. When he does that ridiculous bend at the end of the solo and then he comes back for an arpeggio, in his mind all the time he's going, is this going to be in tune?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Dan. How's it going? Good to see you. How are you? It's been a little while.
How's the school doing?
It's doing great. We're with the students down here. We're just going around showing them how the industry works, and it's always lovely to run into you.
Mike, what's your name?
I'm Julio from G&G Guitars. Nice to meet you. This is the guitar I brought here, and almost built with a StewMac tools. Here there is a koi fish Inlay.
How long have you been building?
11 years. I come from Switzerland. I'm Italian, but I come from Switzerland.
There's one of the good things. It says soul. Pick one up and let's turn it around and get some real pretty shots. Tell me a bit about these frets.
These frets are called True Temperament System. It's a Swedish patent, and you got the perfect pitch all over the fretboard in every note's position. So there is the correction mainly in the G strings, which is the bad guy.
Those must be hard to put in.
Yeah, they are.
CNC?
Yeah. Actually, they send you the frets aside and the fretboard that is already slot. But then we have to put the inlay and the radius and put them inside, yeah. Actually, the recrowning is quite intense.
Yeah. I can't believe the colors on this. It's beautiful. What are the stains?
Since from the beginning, I always used StewMac stains, ColorTone. And they are amazing to use. It's a really, I can mix it with any lacquer I want, and I can get any finish I want. That's wonderful.
All ColorTone stains?
All ColorTone stains.
Hey Dan, how you doing?
Good, long time no see.
I know it's been, well, maybe since last NAMM Show, but it feels like a long time.
You're cooking, man.
I know we're building a lot of guitars and lap steels, and you know, I've been a StewMac customer for over 25 years now. And the new program that you have going with the Luthery pricing and the free shipping for people like us that do volume was something I was looking forward to for a long time. I'm really happy you've done something like that. It really helps me on my build cost and keep supporting Stuart McDonald. I love the Waverlys I use on so many of my high-end electric builds. They're the best tuners. I've got some here on a couple of my, I have a 35-year anniversary model because I've been at the bench that long now. And I got the Ivroyd Waverlys on that. Got my favorite Snakewood Waverly buttons on my Master Series T Deluxe model.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks. Love all the products, dude. It's the best. Thank you.
Hey Dan, my name is Jay. I'm from Belgium, and I use a lot of the StewMac tools. I'm a guitar builder. They're awesome. Thanks, man.
Hey, are you Dan?
Are you Dan?
Hey Dan.
Hi Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Hi Dan.
Hey Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Dan Erlewine.
Peace, love, and Stu McDonald and Dan Erlewine from the best since I can remember.